Hello. I don't like the word meditation. I like the word tapping into the field, connecting with the field. And it doesn't flow easy today. Conflicting energies surfacing. And a sense of disconnect from reality is felt. Your mood might be fluctuating between happy and sad. Your energy levels may be fluctuating between active and tired, inactive. Your body is going through transition and transformation, but not the transformation that you have had before. It is recalibration to a different wavelength that is taking over this world altogether and you individually. And this recalibration is playing quite an interesting game with our physical body. That's why we feel so out of balance lately. And I find that I need to eat more in order to try and ground myself throughout the day, because I find myself floating a bit too much, being in the ethers, so to say, a little too much. Maybe this will resonate with you in a way. I felt like this needed to be said. And you are called at the moment to, as much as possible, sit with yourself quietly and just be present with yourself. Feel the emotions if they arise and just let them go. Feel the thoughts, or rather perceive the thoughts that are going through your head and let them go. Don't focus on anything too much. Let it just flow through you. Whatever energies are being released, whatever thoughts are being released right now, this is the time to release them. Let them go. Sometimes you might feel a little upset, sad, cry, laugh. That's normal. Sad. Airplane overhead. That's normal. That is recalibration and release of old stagnant energies that are taking place. And I am not sure what the topic will be today, what needs to come through today. But it has something to do with your path. That's what I'm getting today. The energy is slow moving. These cards are gigantic and they're difficult to shuffle. but I'll do my best because these cards called me to them. Butterflies are significant. Okay, I see that this will be addressing an emotional phase of your life at the moment, and like I said, a release, mostly an emotional release of the past, something that held you in the past, something that was important to you in the past is now being released. That's why you might feel a little out of sorts, a little emotional, maybe a lot emotional. Just like less strings that are holding on to you are being released now. Also, pink roses could be significant at this time, and fish. Okay. You have probably been feeling like something is supposed to re-emerge in your life from your past, not such old past, relatively recent, well, definitely within the last year past. You had a feeling that it would re-emerge. And right now there is a conclusion. A conclusion, like I said, you leaving this past energy connection. It is taking a while, and it has been quite a journey for you. It's been very emotional, and it has been multi-layered. I feel like it has come and go many times. This energy, whatever it is, could be an individual, it could be a certain situation in your life that just keeps replaying itself over and over again. And I feel like you have had enough and you said no more, but you feel like something is still tagging at your energy. Something is still not releasing you completely from this energy. And you've been asking Spirit, Source, God to help you realize what it is and what's holding you captive. And I'm hearing that, and I'm seeing that it has been so beautiful at times, and so exciting and so inspiring to you in the past that you cannot help but return to those thoughts and feelings and memories of the past that used to fill you with joy, because there was joy, positive and negatives in that. For some reason, leaning towards relationship, but it could be some kind of situation also that used to bring you a lot of joy, and yet it used to hurt you deeply. So there was this effect of pendulum, because I see a pendulum swinging back and forth where you would just bounce from happy to sad, from crying to laughing, ecstatic to distraught. And usually when time passes, what we do remember is mostly the good. We tend to forget the bad. That's why at times it's difficult for humans to release past energies, because usually the hook was the good, something that was extremely good, that holds your energy captive, and the amount of bad is not enough to completely, permanently release you immediately. But I see that you are meant to go through this release right now in order to step into your abundant era, into your just resolution. And I see a card of justice, and I am drawn to the scale of justice. And for some reason, I am getting the time of the winter. Something that would happen in the winter months. And again, butterflies are so significant right now. I'm getting that in the winter months you will receive some kind of knowledge, maybe a letter or message that will clear away the confusion and fill you with so much joy and knowledge. You are meant to move towards some kind of sacred knowledge that has been hidden. You have felt it, you have stood right on top of it, and yet it was hidden from you. It feels sort of like something that's in plain sight, but you used to overlook it all the time. But it was for a reason, and it is for a reason. Because soon it will come out and will be clear to you that you are a very special individual, and the things that you have been going through have been just for that reason. Just to open up the veil and open up to you what is truly yours. Again, I am seeing that underneath the layers of perceived time, there is a relationship brewing. It's like it's coming from the depth onto the surface, but it is divinely orchestrated. It is divinely given to you and your future partner. And you will be in such calm and blissful state, and you will feel deeply that the energy from this person is coming from the heart, from this person's heart. It will be a deep knowing that this is I just said new, so nothing from the past. Yes, the Sun. You are definitely heading into your abundance era, and the energy is so good. I've been feeling very connected to Source on a very relaxed, trusting level. It's just complete release and complete trust, and being in a vulnerable state right now that feels so safe to me and so good. I haven't felt that way in quite a while, and I think that this is our new being, state of being that is coming in, where we are able to release everything that we have looked at before from a perspective of person to person, and we would be able to look at it now from a perspective of seeing a bigger picture, seeing it from far up above, from God's view, from bird's point of view. Confirmation. And I don't know if you see this card, and it's releasing, it's letting go of old Once again, it's showing me that you are leaving the situation that to you looked and felt like it was a gift to you in the past. Basically, this is only a repeat of the previous spread that I just did, and it's saying the same thing, that you are moving away from these rough waters, and you are completely shattering all of the illusions and confusions of the time when things seemed perfect to you, and you thought it was a gift from above to you. But then you realize that you are playing a balancing act. You were the only one who was trying to balance the situation, and it was all a lie. So in reality, you were balancing a lie and an illusion. There's a card of Moon. An illusion that you tried to protect for the longest time and tried to see it in the best light possible, but you finally realized that's not the case, and you were able to release it now. And I just want to take a card of a suggestion from Source for you at this present time. You might feel distortions and different energies trying to destabilize your field, destabilize your sense of well-being. But it will be like white noise, a little annoying, but definitely not able to sway you from your true path. Too late, I hear. Duality dance, and duality dance is just confirming this Two of Pentacles, which I said you were balancing these energies out energies of what turned out to be lie. So what this card says is seek balance amid the chaos and find harmony within yourself. So this supports whatever message I started off with. You are releasing, you are being recalibrated, you are right now finding harmony and being balanced out within. That's why the emotions, that's why the maybe unprovoked overreaction to something. Yeah. Steady as you go. Steady as you go. And one last card to see what Spirit Source wants to relay to us today. Expect powerful changes. Oh, new moon eclipse. How interesting and how befitting. Expect new changes. Powerful change. Okay. This is the message for today, and I'm feeling excited for you. This is going to be amazing. Just a little bit of a emotional ride, and such amazing things coming your way. I wish you all the very best. I love you. Bye.